YouTube Live, and new to the platform of TikTok. So today, Fridays, I love doing some of my favorite movement practices. And a balanced movement practice is going to incorporate several things for it to be balanced for you to get results. That's cardio to strengthen the heart, cardiac muscle. That's strength training so that we have nice, firm bones, right? As well as to shift our body composition. And then we have flexibility, right? And mobility so that our bones and levers can travel full range of motion within the joint. So today is a little bit more recovery. All of those aspects are involved, though today is a little more recovery. We're still working. It's an active rest. So today we're challenging the heart muscle, and we have some fun in it because Afro movement, capoeira, African dance, these are some of my favorite forms of movement. So again, get your tiny space ready. I have 20 ounces of water, so usually warm water or tea. That's what I have. So I know I've already added 20 ounces. Very strategic here about the results that we had. If you are not an early riser, okay, maybe you'll catch the replay. Set your heart rate monitor up, put your water to the side, have something to wipe your face. We're going to get some core. We're going to get some movement. We're going to stay nice and light on our feet. Okay, so a couple of things, little things to check in on before we start is our posture. Make sure that your pelvis, we can use the bowl of our pants as a marker for our pelvis. So think of it as a really full bowl or bucket of water. And if it's spilling out forward, that is pinching and shortening the lower back. That we don't want. A lot of times that's imperceptible. We're not noticing. So your pubic bone or your pelvis, I want you to tuck it under. So that puts a nice natural lengthening of the spine in place. Again, tuck your pelvis, your pubic bone up in the direction of your face. Your belly button, not your ribs, your belly button, you want to draw it into your spine so you're supporting your back on the other side. So your core musculature is a group of muscles. You want to make sure you're supporting your back on the other side. So if I was to put my hand on your back, you want to be able to draw your belly button into your spine. Your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders, your imaginary headlights, you want them to be pointed forward. When we're doing lateral movements out to the side, that could put a lot of force on your knees, which is no bueno. So I want you to turn your headlights so that they are facing forward. And a couple other things, your shoulders, you want to make sure that you take your shoulders down a little bit back, retracted and down. The only depression we want is shoulder depression. We want a lot of room between your ear and your shoulder. And for those folks that are constantly on the phone, that's something for us to be mindful of. You want to ensure that this is part of your skull, your cervical spine, that you draw your chin in so you have a nice long spine. All right, so all of that house cleaning in order. Let's move. Go at your own pace. If you need to mark the steps, you can make the steps very small. Right here, if I want to make them bigger, I can lift my knees, right? For my moms or my silver foxes at home. You also, if you want to make it bigger, you can be bouncy. I'm on the balls of my feet to make it nice and bouncy. That's where you're going to see the cardiovascular effect. If you see on your tracker that your heart rate is really up, or if you find that you're winded, you can slow down, lift your knees to your chest. That's going to help release your back. Again, checking that your belly button is pulled into your spine. Breathe nice and deeply. The lungs are not here, and the throat, they're down here. So you want to ensure that you're breathing nice and deep. Keep your water nearby, and let's boogie. Go at your own tempo. Capiche? All right, let's boogie. When your that body core temperature a little warm. Extend the arms out, shoulder height. So make sure your arms stay the same height, a little bit higher than the arms. Your fingertips are extended. Alternately touch your fingertips. Same hand, same foot. Ready? Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, then, and 1. You're stepping laterally out to the side. So remember, your headlights are pointed straight ahead. So step out to the side. Reach the fingertips out. 2, 3, reach for the ceiling. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. In the middle, your commercial break, heart rate's getting up, and you have your little march. So knees are forward. Right, so you're gonna add a little more spring. You can make it really small if you need to. Nice and cute. The hands are here. You can either keep them here, make them bigger. You ready to step it out to the other side? So step 3, 2, 3. Pick it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Here comes our march. right here. Take a moment. Step forward. Land on your heel. Take your hips back into the fingertips. From the floor, alternate sides. Feel a stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Stomach muscles pull in. Get a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Stomach muscles pull in. Reach your hips back. Feel that stretch in the back of the legs. Woo! Heart rate is up. Good. Add a little bit of scoop it under. Scoop. 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 Travel right. Scoop. Nice and easy. Scoop. 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 Other direction. Scoop. Soft landing on your heel. Stay right here. Good. Come back to your mark or tap it out. Light on the feet. Light like a tap. Add some bigger arms. Travel forward. Take it back. Tap, 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 tap. All right. Let's get some fluidity in the hips. Take your hips all the way to the side, front. Squeeze the glutes so you open up the front of the hips. Push it to the side. Put your glutes on the wall behind you so you feel a stretch in the back of the leg. Side, front, side, back, side, front, side, and back. It's hard to be in a bad mood when you are dancing big circles. Good, reverse. Side, back, side, front, side, back, side, front, side, back. Make some big circles. Then open the legs up nice and wide in a little bit of a plie. Sit, sit, sit. I'll slow it down a little bit. So you may feel some tightness if you have tightness in your hips. Squeeze the glutes on the way up. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. Good. Turn the toes and face forward so your feet are still wider than the hips. Sit down. You have a hand clock at the bottom. You're going to raise that side leg. The seam of your pants goes parallel to the ceiling. Lift it up. Sit. 2, 3. Lift it high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it back, tap it back. Woo. Take a quick sip of water. Woo. You should be nice and warm. Nice and warm. So we still have that other leg. Temperature should be nice and hot. So open the legs wider than the hips. Ankle, knees, and hips. Point straight ahead. Sit it down. Side leg lift. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift it high. 6. Sit it down low. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, Travel forward. Travel back. Good. Take it back. 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 Travel to your right. Opposite direction. Yeah. What's your heart rate? I don't know about you, but my core temperature is nice and hot. Woo. Take a quick sip of water if you need to. So we can leverage the internet. If you're not learning something on the internet, you're making a bad person. But if all you're doing is entertainment and we're using it to escape and not to get into action around the things you say are important, what the heck are we doing? You can really use the internet to learn so much. So, Body-Culinary, anything to do with the garden, fruits and vegetables, and movement, that's where you find it. All right, let's open up these hips. So you know I love to open the hips because we want to hold on to our original body parts, our reproductive organs, and our joints. We'd rather not get replacements. If you need to modify the movement, you can shorten the lever, which is your arms and legs, so you can also bend the arms and legs. So we're going to do the external rotation. I want you to think of kicking over a tall person's head, right? So we can open up the joints. Belly button still engaged. Listen to your breath. 1, 2, 3. Let your arms flow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When Johnny March. You step it out or add some bounce to the out. Woo. All right, so we have internal rotation. Take over the person's head. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. March it out with Johnny March. All right, same leg, side kick. Working on your hip flexor muscles, the muscles that bend and flex the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Work your obliques. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. When Johnny March. Take it back. Back. Get nice and low. Arms swing back. Good. Travel to your right. Good. Travel to your left. All right. So we have external hip rotations. Other side. Let me know in the comments. If you don't have a heart rate monitor, you can see your chest. How far are you working on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the most challenging, 1 being the easiest. Let me know your RPE. You're ready to perceive effort. You're ready to perceive exertion. In the comments. I'm working now. I'll say 7.5, 8. Chaturmandani march. Internal rotation. Right? Let it flow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, burn it out. Yeah, so take it on swings. You can make it small or make it bigger. Make it a little bit bigger. Add a little bit of a hop. Good. Arms go back, back, back. Travel forward. Travel back. All right, so we have side kick. Working on your obliques. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Tap it out. Swing those arms. How you feel? Make the arm movement a little bit bigger. So I don't know about you. Movement is medicine. It's pure joy. Make it bigger. And tap that. Same arm, same leg. Move the legs wider. Get low. You ready for a double arms back? Double arm. Travel to your right. Travel left. And stay right here. Woo! Take a nice big sip of water. How you doing? What's your RPE? You ready to perceive effort? You ready to perceive exertion? I know it's early. I know it's early. But you can hear. Let me see your chest. You can hear your own onboard divine innate intelligence. 4 a.m. is the power hour. So I'm up cleaning or whatever, getting ready. 5 o'clock is when we hit it. So, side leg lift. You're going to alternate sides. Hand clap to the bottom. So the seam of your pants is going parallel to the ceiling. So this is working medius. We have maximus, medius, minimus. If your glutes are sagging, I'll tell grown folks what to do. Before you put dangerous chemicals in your body, consider getting your body as healthy as you can. Right? Your training space is less expensive, much more functional and sustainable. Open the legs a little bit wider than hips. Ankle knees and hips pointing straight ahead. Get low. The alternate sides. Hand clap to the bottom and the top. Here we go. 1. Lift it out to the side. 2. 2. Lift it high. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. 11. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, hold out 25, give yourself a little bit of tail wag, a little bit more core. All right, so you can take tabletop. If you're just starting out, you can bring your knee to your chest, tap your toe, to a nice almost like a crunch. Also release your lower back, put it back down. Alternate sides, bring the knee to the chest. Make sure you don't sink down, keep your hands pressed, your elbows are nice and straight. If you've been moving longer, instead, so it's not now we go, we don't want to get to the end, tuck your hips under. You're gonna tap, bring the toe, your knee to the chest, and alternate sides. Breathe it out, ready? Here we go. Tap, 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 tap. Speed it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Slow down if you need to. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your fingertips out in front of you. Come up with the pads of your fingertips to your elbow, your arms out to the side. Take a stretch on your upper back. Little more glutes. Glutes, hips back, very important. Tuck your hips under. External hip rotation, circle outward. Make sure your knees are not too close together. You should be falling onto one side. Spread your fingertips, make sure your arms are straight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That same leg, you're going to lift it out to the side as high as you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your fingertips out in front of you. We have the other side almost done. Nice, steady, and quick. In a small space. So the other side, external hip rotation, tuck your hips under. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Move medius. Lift that leg out to the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit your glutes back to your heels. Walk your fingertips out in front of you. Come onto your back. Make it the floor. Work out that tiny space. It's give thanks, it's Friday. Oh, give thanks to every day. So, what I want you to do, make sure you down a little bit. All right, nice job. Nice job. So, arms out to the side, palms down. Drop your knees, both knees together over to your right side. So core temperature is nice and warm. This is when you want to stretch out your back. Feel that nice stretch in your back, nice and easy. You want nice, fluid, smooth movements, not jerky movements. Knees center. Drop your knees over to the opposite side. Feel that nice stretch in the lower back. Good. To the center, drop the knees to the side. Notice as your body temperature starts to cool itself down, knees over to the opposite side. Get some mobility in your back, right? Why just take medications and cut when we haven't even done anything to address the issue? The body responds to whole, fresh, living, fresh foods that the cells can recognize, not just the part in your mouth. I can dig the part in your mouth, but what do your cells and your immune system have to say? What does your elimination have to say? What do you need your body to be able to do for you the next 10, 20 years? Both legs up. Your hands behind the calves. Point your toes toward your face. Inhale. Exhale, nice and easy. Whatever your range of motion is, even if it's a teeny bit, just bring your legs backwards a little bit. Let your hips roll off the floor. Really try to flex your feet. So I'm pointing my toes towards my face, and my heels are pointed up. My feet are flat, and I feel an even deeper stretch there. Get both legs up. I'm going to cross my right foot over my left knee. My right hand is going to come right through the little hole in the center. Both hands come behind my left knee. And I'm going to pull both legs in towards my face. So I'm letting my hips come off the floor. I'm going to take my right elbow on this bent side, on the bent knee, and take my elbow, press that bent knee, press it open. Then I feel more stretch around that right side, right around my hip and my glute. Breathe into your stretch. Get both legs up. Opposite side. Left foot crosses over the right knee. Stick your left hand straight down through the middle. And then both hands, put them behind your right knee. Pull both legs in towards your face. My left elbow is going to press outward on my left knee. That allows me access to a much bigger stretch in my left hip. And that stretch travels all the way to my lower back, especially the more I let my hips roll off the floor. Woo. That's a deep stretch. Breathe into your stretch. Your breathing will help you become more present inside of your body, less in your head, more in your body. Good, and then release. Take your top hand, place it on the floor, press yourself up. Come into a nice tripod, triangle position. Stomach muscles are pulled in anytime before we do a forward bend. We want to support the back on the other side, right? So we're going to move smart so that way you can move longer. Inhale, then exhale, walk your hands forward. Reach your chest, and rather than just making your back round, extend, reach your chest forward. You want to stretch to the point where you feel slight discomfort. You should feel a bit of a stretch in the groin area. Walk your hands forward. Extend, breathe, reach your chest in the direction of the floor. You can even wiggle your feet so you can work your way into the stretch. And breathe nice and deep into your stretch. With each exhale, feel the body release a little bit deeper. And walk your hands backwards. So you may be mirroring me, but I'm going to lean over to my right side, right? So I'm going over to my right side. I'm going to reach my left fingertips for my right toes. Feel a tremendous stretch along the side of the body. You can try to turn the body forward. That's pulling right out of the hip. Sometimes you may not realize how much the hips are all crunched up. You're going to circle the arm around and reach it over again. Breathing into your stretch. You can take this bottom arm and press this leg open. Let the body float up and over to the opposite side. Bringing over to my left side. So my right fingertips are reaching for my left toes. So I'm feeling a nice stretch along the side of the body. All right, I can take this bottom arm and press that leg open. That gives me more resistance. That allows me to feel even deeper stretch along the side of the body. Circle that arm around. Reach it over again. Breathe into your stretch. Let the body float up. So I'm going to extend the left leg. So my foot is active, right? My foot is active. That means it's not leaning to either side. My toes are pointed up, so that means my leg is active. So my left leg is straight. I'm going to bend my right leg. I'm going to sandwich my right foot into my left thigh. So now if you feel any pain in your knee, that means you're too tight there, then release the foot down a little bit, right? It should be pain-free. You're only stretching to the point of slight discomfort. And you don't want to feel any discomfort in the joints, right? So I'm sandwiching my right foot. I'm going to sandwich it into my left thigh. Stomach muscles pulled in. Walk your hands forward and reach for either your calf, reach for your ankle, or around the foot. And don't just round your back. Extend, reach your chest forward. That's going to give you access to more stretch in the back of the leg. Inhale. Then exhale. Breathe deeply into your hamstrings, which are the muscles in the back of your leg. If you are standing next to you, you should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. Good. Switch sides. So release. Now my right leg is extended. I'm bending my left leg. I'm going to sandwich my left foot into my right thigh. Stomach muscles pulled in. Make the effort to try to square your headlights of your hips. Straight head. Inhale. Stomach muscles pulled in. Exhale. Walk your hands forward. Reach for either your calf, your ankles, or around the foot. Inhale and exhale. Reach your chest forward. Right. Don't just round the back. Extend. Reach the chest forward. Feel the stretch in the back of the extended leg. Breathe into your stretch. You should be able to hear your inhale and your exhale. Good. And release. So let's come into a little modified lunge. So my right knee is down, left foot is up in a kneeling position. I'm going to tuck. So from here, actually my pelvis is spilled forward. Again, I'm going to take that pubic bone and tuck it under. This is going to help me go into my psoas, which affects my back. It's kind of tight. It goes here, and then it inserts in the bottom part of your spine. You want to tuck your hips under. Squeeze the glute on this bottom leg. Squeeze your glute. Now try to squeeze the two legs together as if you have one leg to deepen the stretch. From here, my right knee is down, so I'm going to reach my right fingertips up to the ceiling so I can pull up and out of my hip. Right? I can get some movement above my hip. Breathe into the stretch. Good, and relax. Now, nice and careful. Modify. Take this back leg, and you can use 2 yoga blocks if you need to. Or grab 2 blocks. Or just take your time. Never push yourself. Go to the point of almost slight discomfort. You can make them higher or lower. So I'm going to take my back leg and slowly shimmy it to the rear. You can skip this if you want to listen to your body. I'm not doing Mary Lou Retton gymnastics, right? I just want to open up my hips. So this is just to the point of slight discomfort. I'm going to rock gently side to side. So these kinds of stretches can show you, right, that we're losing mobility in the hips over time, right? We're much more flexible when we're younger and when we're playing. This is also incentive to make sure you're hydrated because the body dries out. Also, the spine will dry out. How can you have good communication between your nervous system and your brain if your body is dried out? So hydration is not with Red Bulls and sodas, right? With those chemicals. The cells know the difference, right? So make sure that you're staying hydrated with lots of living foods. Good. Press your hands into the blocks and slowly come out. And let's go over to the opposite side. All right, so I have my other leg up. My right knee is up, left knee is down. So I'm going to tuck my pelvis under. Squeeze the glute on the bottom leg. Try to squeeze the 2 legs together. That left knee is down, so my left fingertips are reaching up for the ceiling so I can pull up and out of my hip. Really squeezing the 2 legs together will intensify the stretch. Good, and release. And slowly, carefully, even if it's a little bit, modify. Shimmy the rear leg to the back. Only stop right, here if you need to, even a couple of inches, or you can skip it all together. And once I come to slight discomfort, I'm going to gently rock side to side. You may notice that one side is tighter than the other, so all this tightness in the hips we're working on. So it's consistency over time. You don't want to let the ego make you mess yourself up, right? Where you're just going to force yourself into something. The ego will take out the whole thing. You'll mess yourself up, right? And you totally derail your progress. So take your time and be consistent. Come out. Woo. Let's take a moment to seal our practice. Thank you for rising a bit early in the day. This is my favorite time of the day. People are like, why are you getting out so early? Because this is it's not all the noise. I'm up early enough to make some beautiful food. So let's seal our practice. We're just going to do some breathing. So the lungs are here. They're not here. We're going to take some nice, big, deep inhales and exhales. Really try to deepen your inhale and exhale. Think of it as if you're listening to a seashell or Darth Vader. You're going to roll that air inside the throat and let it expand through the lungs. So take a nice, big, deep inhale in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So ready, and inhale. And exhale. And deep inhale. And exhale. And one more time, inhale. Exhale. Stomach muscles gently pulled in. Gently bring your awareness to your big toes, your pinkies, the soles of your feet, the tops of your feet, your heels and ankles. Allow them to soften and relax into the floor. Notice as your shins, your calves, your knees, thighs, and hips. Allow them to become very heavy and rest in the direction of the floor. Allow your glutes and your lower back to soften and release. Pressing deeply into the floor. Allow your stomach muscles to soften and relax. Allow your reproductive organs to relax in the safety of your body. Notice as your torso, your chest, soften and relax. Allow your heart to slow down and relax safely, nestled inside of your body. Notice as your chest softens and relaxes. Allow your upper torso, your neck and your shoulders to relax. Notice as your upper back relaxes. Allow your fingertips, thumbs, pinkies, palms, wrists, forearms, and elbows to soften and relax in the direction of the floor. Feel your upper arms become heavy, your shoulders become heavy, resting in the direction of the floor. Now your throat relax. Notice as your ears rest gently along the sides of your face, your tongue rests gently inside of your mouth. Your eyes relax softly inside the sockets. Allow your brain to slow down and relax. Nestled in the comfort of your own skull inside of your precious body temple. Take another deep inhale and exhale. And inhale. Exhale. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that you are grateful for. See if you can bring to your mind's eye something that brings joy and laughter to your face. I invite you today to feed and nourish yourself with the most nutrient-dense, colorful, living, water-rich, peaceful fuel that demonstrates that it is peaceful to your arteries, your brain, your colon, fuel that is in alignment with your vision for your life, food that goes beyond the party of flavor in your mouth, fuel that your cells and your immune system can recognize, the most high-octane fuel that is available to you. I invite you to create a great day on purpose, simply because you said so. All right, so how do you feel? Where's my early risers? Shout out to all of my early risers. This is the best time of day. So folks looking for me, you can find me in the garden. Anything having to do with the garden, fresh fruits and vegetables, a personal movement practice which you are cultivating, first of all, because of how it makes you feel more so than how you look. Looking great is great, but that's usually not enough to last people. Ask me how I know after years in the industry. Most people do not sustain a movement practice and exercise because it's momentary enthusiasm. So your why has to be big enough, right? And there are ways that you can enjoy and really transform your body and also your mind to get a shot of feel-good drugs from the inside, right inside of a tiny space, right? So if you want some positive accountability and support, feel free to check out Body-Culinary on all social media. So Body-Culinary you can find on TikTok, sometimes on Facebook, on Instagram. I invite you to leverage your use of the internet to really make a positive use of the internet. It is easy. It doesn't make us bad people, but it's easy. We're enticed to go into escapism that doesn't necessarily strengthen us, right? It doesn't necessarily strengthen our ability to make good, firm decisions, to be able to deal with uncomfortable emotions or perhaps trauma, your movement practice can be a great part and a great asset to your emotional center, how you process emotions, improving your mood, your outlook for your life is something you have access to. Those 3 lifestyle practices, your personal movement practice, garden therapy, and peaceful consumption, right? Rather than getting caught up in the labels, the distinctions of the behavior and what it is you would like to see in your life. So follow Body Culinary every Sunday is group coaching around whole, fresh living foods and fitness. That's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We move every morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So it's earlier where I am right now, but 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Fridays is a community class. So we're really about giving ourselves every excuse to get into action around the things that we say that we value. You're welcome to support the Body Culinary channel and me putting out more content like this. Please feel free to share it with someone who could get some value out of it, right? There's so many women. If we're in a better mood, we're able to be more present for ourselves and with the children around us. Even if you don't have children that came to your womb, you might be a community mama or a community auntie. So there's a lot that people are struggling with in terms of mental, emotional health. This is something you can be proactive, that you can do for yourself. So I encourage you to get into action. If you want to see transformation, the motivation a lot of times comes after you get into action, right? Rather than momentary enthusiasm. So that's my little sermon on the mouth this morning. Check out Body Culinary, like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram, all that jazz. And I will see all their classes. Don't forget to get your copy of Whole Living Foods in the Hood with menus to fit your budget. If you want to incorporate whole, fresh living foods that's beyond a label as a lifestyle, it actually can be a lot less expensive to eat healthy. So all of the things that my younger self would have asked, a lot of the shortcuts to a lifestyle, whether you're shopping at the food co-op, the health food store, or the farmer's market, or the wholesaler, there are ways you can really maximize your spending and eat whole, fresh, living, unprocessed foods. If you've had a lot of acne, as I have had, the food, it's only 100% living foods and a daily sweaty movement practice that really provided the space for my body to do what it knows how to do. So you can get Natural Beauty No Products, a copy of that. Healthy Eating for Men, that class. Raw Vegan Cakes, that workshop is on the website body-culinary.com. You do not need a dehydrator for that. And Whole Living Foods in the Hood with menus to fit your budget. If you have $5, $20, $200, and you're managing your money, you get different shopping lists. The receipts are there with the pictures and answering a lot of questions if you're a parent and you have a busy lifestyle. A lot of times I know as a mother, we have to take our lifestyle on the road. So there are tools there that are available for you. So signing off. Y'all create a great day. Still learning how to work this app. I don't totally know how to work it. But I do know we're going to get out into the garden and make our green juices and all that jazz. So I don't know if I'm even cutting this off. Oh, let's see, we'll be burned to 394 in terms of calories. Right, that's what's on our heart rate monitor. So hopefully you're keeping track of what you're doing with your heart rate monitor. If you're in Flower Fit community, if you're on the YouTube channel, go to the About section, fill out the application. If you'd like to be a part of that community, that is a vetted community, you must be able to be identified as safe, right? So there's no way around that. You got to be able to identify. And if you're interested in positive accountability, sharing what you're doing in the garden, your fruits and vegetables, and your movement practice, that's the place to be. So create a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. See you soon. That's on the, the YouTube channel, and then